Hazard. A hazard is something that could cause harm or damage, but it hasn't happened yet. It is a danger or risk that might lead to injury, loss of life, damage to property, or harm to the environment. Hazards can be natural, like typhoons or volcano eruption, or man-made, like fires. Unsafe buildings. Example: a fault line that might cause an earthquake in the future, or a low area that can flood during heavy rain. Disaster. A disaster is when a hazard actually happens and causes serious harm or damage to people, property, or the environment. It often happens suddenly and can be so big that the community needs help to recover. Disasters can be natural or man-made. Example: a strong earthquake that hits a city, destroys buildings and causes injuries and deaths. In short, a hazard is a possible danger that might happen, while a disaster is when that danger actually happens and causes damage. To work effectively, these agencies need skilled leaders, trained staff, adequate supplies, transport, good communication, and clear emergency plans. Without proper preparation, they cannot meet urgent needs. Response. Response happens after a disaster and aims to provide immediate assistance, such as saving lives and keeping people healthy. It includes giving food, water, shelter, medical care, moving people to safety, and making quick repairs. Humanitarian groups or agencies are also very active in this stage to meet the basic needs of the people until solutions are found. Recovery. Recovery begins when the emergency is under control and people start rebuilding their lives and repairing damaged structures. It involves restoring homes, schools, and hospitals, providing temporary housing, counseling, health education, providing temporary housing. The goal is to return life to normal or better while making the community stronger.
Disaster Risk Reduction and Management, DRRM, is the organized process of reducing the harmful effects of disasters by planning and taking actions before, during, and after they happen. It focuses on keeping people safe, protecting properties, and helping communities become stronger against hazards. DRRM has 4 key parts: mitigation, which prevents or lessens possible damage like using flood barriers or enforcing building codes; preparedness, which ensures readiness through emergency drills, evacuation plans, and storing supplies; response, which provides quick actions during disasters such as rescue operations and relief assistance; and recovery, which helps communities rebuild houses, restore livelihoods, and return to normal life. Through these steps, DRRM makes sure that risks are managed and communities remain resilient.
The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, NDRRMC, uses early warning system to alert communities of impending typhoons. For instance, when a typhoon is forecasted to hit a certain area, the NDRRMC issues public advisory and warning through various media channels, mobile phones, and community sirens. This allows local governments and communities to take necessary precautions, such as evacuating residents in high-risk area, securing properties, and stockpiling emergency supplies. As a result, the community can reduce the risk of casualties and damage to infrastructure and respond more effectively to the disaster. This simplify the laws, focus on preparedness, mitigation, and early warning system to develop resiliency and lessen vulnerability.
Immediate injuries. During an earthquake, there are many ways by which one can get hurt, many times fatally. People inside buildings could get hurt, even critically, by fall of objects, sheer walls, ceilings. People outside the buildings could get hurt by falling debris from damaged buildings, glasses, etc. People traveling could get hurt by their vehicles falling off the tracks, bridges, material falling from overhead bridges. People could get electrocuted by snapped electrical wires. People could get washed away by floods caused due to tsunamis, breaches in dams. Immediate safety. Hence, in case of an earthquake, the safest place to be would be in an open ground. away from all kinds of buildings and tall structures. If you cannot quickly exit your building, find a solid desk or similar furniture to take cover under, which may shield you from heavy debris falling on you. If that is not feasible, sit against a wall with your back pressed firmly against it. Lean forward to place your head between your knees and use your hands to support your head and protect your spine. Alternatively, you might position yourself directly beneath a door frame in your home. This seems somewhat odd to numerous individuals. In reality, there are jokes that after an earthquake, you don't find all those door frames remaining intact.
The Philippines Disaster Response Management. The Philippines is prone to natural disasters like typhoons, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, floods, landslides, tsunamis, and droughts. Its vulnerability is due to its location in the Pacific Ring of Fire, archipelagic nature, and exposure to climate events like El Niño. Contributing factors include high population density, poverty, environmental degradation, and global warming. Disaster management efforts began in 1941 with the creation of the Civilian Emergency Administration CA, PD 1566. 1978 established the National Disaster Coordinating Council NDCC for nationwide disaster coordination. Ongoing challenges led to adopting the Hyogo Framework for Action, 2005 to 2015 to build resilience. Republic Act No. 101-1 was enacted to further strengthen disaster risk reduction and preparedness in the country.